Well, here's one of the new beds we're about to try out. I say bed, it's actually a fire ring. I found on sale online, like $35. So I actually got two of them. I got this one, I got another one that I got to bring back here. But what I'm going to do is cut the weed barrier out, because I want worms and stuff to be able to climb up into the bed, raised bed. Cut that out, and then we'll layer cardboard down. Then I actually have some shredded cardboard that I'm going to put in there, and then I'm going to finish it off with some topsoil and compost mixture. So I'll check back with you in a little while after I've gotten some of that done. I got my other bed out here, got the circle cut, and the weed barrier. But all I'm doing is just layering some cardboard down in here to act as a weed barrier, but I still allow the worms and everything to come through, and just pile it in there. And then when I get done with this one, I'll add a layer of topsoil just to cover that. Then in that garbage bag there, I got some cardboard shredding and paper shreds that was shredded in a shredder, and I'm going to do a layer of that and then finish filling them up with a mixture of topsoil and compost, and that'll allow the worms and all the good bacteria and everything a place to feed and make more nutrients. See you back here in a minute. Oh, also one more thing, you don't have to be a perfectionist at this. It doesn't have to be 100% coverage. You don't have to go and take your knife and make sure to cut the edges all perfect and everything. You can if you want. I'm far from a perfectionist, so just as long as you have 99% of it covered, you're in good shape. Yeah, something could still squeeze through. Something just still squeeze through the cardboard after it decays. So don't worry about trying to be a perfectionist at it. And some people believe that leaving the gaps around it just makes it easier for the worms and stuff to get in. Alright, got some topsoil in here. Also added some sticks and limbs and stuff that's fallen from the trees on these storms we've had the past few weeks. A lot of people say, oh, that's going to rob nitrogen from your soil. Well, yes, it does, but I always make sure to fertilize heavy with blood meal and fish emulsion. So I'm going to add the nitrogen right back in here, and in the long run, I think adding the wood in here actually will help more than it hurts, especially in our raised beds over here where we actually had a lot of clay in the soil that we put in here. We put a lot of cardboard and logs and everything else in the bottom of those, so they break down and help condition that soil and kind of break up some of that clay that's in there. So what I got here is just a whole bag of shavings, cardboard shavings. Just got a cheap shredder off of Amazon, and I'm going to say a 14-page, what it's capable of cutting at one time. Has no problem cutting through most of the cardboard boxes we get. Some of the thick double layer cardboard we can't, and I'll just tear it up and add it in like at the bottom, what we did at the bottom of this bed. So I'm just going to add a bunch of this in here, make a nice thick layer of it, then finish adding soil and compost. I'll see you back when I get done. Alright, here's for our pumpkins and watermelons. Ones that are on the weed barrier here are watermelons. We'll have them grow out. And pumpkins, they actually will root in the ground wherever there's a leaf node. So we'll actually let them grow out and sprawl out on the lawn here, back here, so they can root down. We got some jumbos there. Those are just seeds planted in these. Just trying out starting seeds versus starting plants in them also. But these are some sugar pumpkins. Got them trellised up. Sugar baby watermelons got trellised. Same here, we got 4 of each of the sugars. Watermelon and pumpkin. There's one of our little sugar babies right there. And this should be jambalaya watermelon. Some more. It's either jumbo or jack-o'-lantern, jack-o'-lantern. Can't remember which one. And also I got these beds finished. Went ahead and planted corn in them. Actually, we had more starts than we had room over there. So we're going to see how close you can actually plant corn and still get a good harvest off of it. So I'll let you know when we harvest off these how good it is, and versus just doing it in the regular bed. Well, we're going to try to do some experimenting this year with corn. With this bed that we had full of kale and a few watermelons in last year. But this half of the bed, we already started the seeds in the greenhouse and just transplanted them. This half of the bed, I sowed seeds directly in. And you can see there's still some leftover kale from last year that just will not go away. But I ain't worried about that. So we direct sowed this side, and just gonna see what works better, either the direct sowing or the starting the seeds early. Let's see how it goes. Also over here, made us a little trellis here with some coated chicken wire just had laying around. Ran out of the 2x4 wiring. Got our cucumber plants planted on each side. Hopefully this will work. If not, we'll figure out something else next year. But the broccoli's doing fantastic. So is our cabbage. Moved our potato bags out here finally. All 4 of them out here. They're going good. Well, we got 4 of our tomato plants in. I picked these up at the store. Got some seeds started that I'm just they're not anywhere near big enough to put out here yet, so just went ahead and picked up 4 plants and stuck them in the ground here. Please like and subscribe. Say bye bye, Angel.